Oh, yes. Um, this concept of government bureaucracy, we're not going to have that. Pooch. I find out that any attorney or any employee of the federal or state governments, any county government, intentionally obstructs my right to sue them for the knowledge that they have of crime. Yeah, I'll have you put in prison, then I'll sue you from prison. Now, I did a big circle here. If you work in civil rights division, for instance, you can't argue about the constitutionality of the death penalty as your agency has limited jurisdiction. You might also have a hard time arguing, yes, with state attorney generals or with officials from the U.S. Attorney General's home state. And there is always the fear of Senate hearings if your work treads on, yes, politically sensitive ground. Now, if you argue one case about a prison not providing underwear or toothbrushes for inmates, you will have the Senate on your back. Now, see this sign here? Yes. I have an argument. Shoot, it seems like a lot of attorneys like to argue. Yes. City, county, federal, state employees like to argue. Here's an argument for you. Let's say you wanted to argue with me. Yes. The respondent of protection orders where I wasn't a citizen. I wasn't a resident. Yes. You wanted to argue with me about the requirements of the law and how you have discretion. Yes. To not do what the law says. You want to argue with me that I don't receive notice because I'm crazy and I don't have any rights as an American citizen. See, I never argue with those in law enforcement. I inform them of what the law says. And then they thought, in their discretion, they don't have to enforce the requirements of the law. Now, when you start arguing with me, I will bring in what the law says. And if you want to argue what the fucking law says, you can go to prison. You can go right to prison. And then I will sue you from prison. Now, I'm not going to argue with the federal government. Do you fucking understand, right? I have told you what the law says. There's no misinterpreting. Yes, there's no discretion. It says what it says and it means what it says. And when you refuse